Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Shout out to the Eagles on dominating the Vikings and representing the NFC in Super Bowl 52. It feels so good to see the Eagles back in the Super Bowl, and I wish them all the luck playing against Tom Brady and the Patriots. So now, the Philadelphia 76ers. As much as I love the team, they confuse me at times as the season goes on. Now granted, this is nothing new for the Sixers and their team, but sometimes it's just mind-boggling. Prime example, they beat a team like the Spurs, and it seemed to lose to the likes of the Grizzlies. Ben Simmons dropped one of his highest point totals against the Spurs, though, with 26 points. However, Simmons is looking less and less like a lock for Rookie of the Year. Recently, players such as Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Kuzma, and Lauri Markkanen have made a serious push to win the award and truly are challenging Simmons to step up his game. Not to say Simmons is not going to win, but he does need to step up more than he already has been doing, if he cares about the award. But deep down, I know his main goal is to get rings. He does not care about personal stats. And that is a perfect transition into talking about the team as a whole. Since I last updated all you bushy ballers out there, that's what I'm calling my fans now, the Sixers have gone 10-8 in their past 18 games. Now, in my opinion, that record could have and should have been 14-4. Let me explain why. First off, the Sixers should have defeated the Thunder in a potential Game of the Year a few weeks back. There were many controversial calls, many no calls, and lots of missed shots in that game. I don't even know where to start. The Sixers had a 5-point lead with a minute 20 left in the first overtime and managed to blow that as Paul George hit a three and Westbrook had a layup to tie things up. In the second overtime, Embiid lost the ball late and neither team could score for the win. And then there's third overtime. The Thunder saw Embiid was tired. He did play a career-high 49 minutes and took advantage and won the game. Too much for me to explain the whole thing. It is worth checking out the highlights and the controversy of the whole game. Bottom line, should have and could have been a win. Philly also should have beaten the Bulls a while back, and don't even get me started on the Portland game in which they blew a lead. Again, the Sixers led as much as 18 in the third and found a way to blow the game. It was just tough to watch as the lead got smaller, smaller, and smaller until poof, it disappeared and turned into a Trailblazers lead and eventual win. And the Sixers were leading the Grizzlies earlier this week for the better half of the game, but dumb turnovers and missing shots, plus taking unnecessary shots, led to the ultimate downfall of that game. Okay, I'm done with the negative part of the Sixers. Wait, one more. JJ Redick is now hurt and will be checked on in a couple weeks. Okay, now I am done. I promise. Let me touch on what is positive for this young Sixers team. For starters, although Simmons was snubbed as a reserve, Joel Embiid was named as an all-star starter this year for the first time. The team is currently 8-2 in the last 10 games and are playing red hot, with the exception of the Grizzlies. The team had a solid revenge showing against the Bulls on January 24th. Simmons recorded his 5th career triple-double in just 22 minutes and played a total of 39 minutes. He put up a ridiculous line of 19 points, 17 rebounds, and 14 assists on Australian Heritage Night as the point guard. The Sixers managed to beat the Celtics while holding the team to their lowest point total of the season. They may not have had Kyrie, but I don't care. A win is a win. They are just over 500 right now, sitting at 23-21 and the 8th seed in the East. All 5 of the Sixers starters are averaging at least 13 points a game. This is something without a doubt any fan of this team can get excited about. To lead the scorers is the process, who is averaging just under 24 points a game. He's also grabbing 11 boards a game and blocking 2 shots apiece as well. Dario Saric has been impressing many lately with his showing out of play. He's been hitting shots at the right moments and dazzling with passes. Covington and Redick are continuing to do their thing from the 3-ball, although, like mentioned earlier, Redick is out right now. And Robert has been constantly playing lockdown defense on some of today's biggest stars. The Sixers bench has been doing the necessary work to get it done. Players like TJ McConnell, Jared Bayless, and Trevor Booker have proved to have a positive impact off the bench. With JJ out, the Sixers chose to go with TLC as the starter for the past couple of games. Against the Grizzlies, he showed out hitting career-high 5 3-pointers despite the loss. His 3-ball has improved tremendously from his rookie season. And in extremely positive news, Markelle Fultz is practicing and running in drills again. There have been many talks on how his shot looks very awkward, but from the most recent footage I saw, he looked much improved. Personally, I would love to see him back this season. That's it for now. Do not forget to subscribe if you have not already done so. Thank you for watching. Keep trusting the process. Go Eagles, and I'll see you next time. This is Bushy Blue, signing off.